record on this is yes, reps can use the codes when they're signing up. Okay. All right, you guys. So first off, seriously, can we just say wow about what this team is freaking doing? I'm super proud of you guys. I'm super proud of the people that we have already helped. And I'm actually so dang excited for where we are also headed. I'm going to try to keep my chat up in here because I love when you guys are hopping in there. But I want to tell you guys something, and I love sharing numbers with you. You guys know I'm a numbers person because I just feel like there's so many gray areas in life, but numbers are black and white, right? And we're allowed that little treat every once in a while. Just some hardcore black and white info, right? Okay, but here's the thing, you guys. We have some serious momentum. And when I have been here for a long time. So obviously business, there's like ebbs and flows and all that kind of stuff. You guys, we are on one of these things, okay? So if there is anything that I can tell you in experience and what I've learned, this is the time to literally have blinders on, to play big, to be consistent, because I am telling you that is when it pays off tenfold. Okay. So we have created this by locking arms together. We are working together. This is not, you cannot create momentum by just one person working or having the mindset of like, oh my gosh, I can do everything, right? That's not the point of this business in general, but that is also not how we create momentum. We want as many people working towards their goals as absolutely possible. And then we add all that together, and what we can create together is actually quite incredible. So it takes staying committed to goals that we're placing for ourselves, and being committed to impacting as many lives as we can by sharing our products and this business opportunity. And we are freaking doing just that. Okay. So first off, I want to say share a win for yourself or a teammate in the chat. And I want to tell you something, that wins, you guys, are not just promotions. And you have to learn that very, very quickly. You also have to learn very quickly that you should celebrate every single win, no matter the size of it, in big ways. Okay. Because everything, even small wins added together, that's what creates the big things. Okay. And the thing is if you can learn how to break things down small, it's doable, it's not overwhelming, and you actually start doing it. And by the end of it, you're like, how did this just happen? Like most people who are going Ruby or who are going Emerald and Diamond, they're like, what just happened? Like, I didn't even think I could start this business and make money. And here I am, I'm making money weekly, but I've also promoted to these ranks in this company. And you're just like, you look back and you're like, but how, right? The thing is you focused. Yeah, Lindsay's on here. She just promoted to Diamond. Congratulations, Lindsay. And so you look back and it's like, you guys, it's not even about the how, but it's truly focusing on the small wins and the things that you can do, which it works literally. Like they line us up perfectly for stuff like that, right? And so I want you to know that there's wins. They can be promotions, shout them out if you had one of those, or double, or whatever it was. It could be you signed your first DT. It could be maybe you're on here and you're pretty new and you signed your first perks member. Maybe you got a builder bonus, or you got a foreigner friend, or you were like racking up the perks member bonuses, or maybe you are getting some amazing results for yourself. Like, y'all, please get loud, because I have you guys up in my chats and in my text that is like, hey, I'm down 10 pounds, or I'm down 8 pounds, or look at this, or look at that. Like, I want you guys to be sharing that in the chat so other people can use your testimonies and can also be cheering you on. And just I think sharing those things shows and brings confidence to everybody in our field. And maybe it's a product that you're not using, right? And you're like, wow, but Becca's using it, or Sarah's using it, or Carly's using it. Like, we don't have to use every single product. So shout those wins out in the chat. Corporate, we have had a goal the past couple of months, right? To a Ruby goal. And here's the thing, like, obviously we have 9 different ranks, but you think to yourself, why Ruby? Here's the thing, you guys, most people join for an extra $300 to $500 a month. And what's crazy about those numbers is that those numbers are very significant, because it just shows you what a small bit of extra is extra, right? It actually makes a huge difference. Not to mention, you guys, that number, an extra $300, is truly what keeps some people out of bankruptcy, which is crazy because you would think it's so much higher than that, but it is literally that. So when we think why Ruby, first of all, that is that golden number that a lot of people were joining for. I was joining for an extra $500. So Ruby was absolutely huge to me. The other thing is that Ruby is the building blocks of our business. It is the building blocks to every single rank. So once you go Ruby, we know that that's what we're teaching, right? You need 2 rubies to go emerald. You need 3 rubies to go diamond. And then it literally has the number. Every time you look at a map, I want you to think, how many rubies is that? And I also want you to even go a little bigger, and I want you to think, can all those rubies be my personally enrolled? Because I want to tell you something. If you have personally enrolled rubies on your map, you're going to have personally enrolled diamonds on your map, and that is going to change your life. Change your life in so many ways, okay? So know that that's why we have it. But here's the deal. We set a goal of 400. That was corporate, everybody. They've been loud about it. They've been setting it out there, right? And you guys, this was like big goals. Like Sherry and Stacy were putting that out there, and corporate's looking at them like, you're freaking crazy. Do you know what we normally do in June and July? And Sherry's like, listen, we're not here this year to do what we normally do. Like, we are changing the graph, and we already have done so. So we set a goal for 400. Over the last 2 months, we've had over 600 rubies promote brand new to Ruby. And there's people that are on here that y'all are like, well, I promoted in May. So guess what? It's crazy. It's like you're not even added in those numbers. So of course I had to go see what our team has done. You guys, we've had 77 new rank up promotions just in July alone. Okay. And these might be some numbers that you want to write down, because these are selling points, right? These are selling points. Like, this is stuff that you're like, people are like, oh, only a few people do this or do that. No, y'all, like 77 new people just did that. That doesn't include people who are maintaining their ranks. That doesn't even include people who are re-ranking and building better and stronger than they've ever built before. You guys, that is 77 new promotions, and it went all the way up to diamonds, double diamonds, triple diamonds. Like, it is crazy. And so then I had to pull all of our promotions for 2023, because that's just who I am. And y'all, here's the thing. I just set us a new team goal for this year, okay? Up to this point, we've had 626 new rank promotions throughout Diamond Hive. That is insane. That's insane. But I set a goal for us, and we're going to go for 1,000 by the end of the year. We're doing it. We're going for 1,000. We're going, if you're here for that, you have to think to yourself, what are your goals, right? Like, you guys are probably already looking at this month and you're like, oh, I'm promoting this month already. Well, that's August. We still have September, October, November, December. Like, you probably are going to promote more than one time, even in the next 5 months that we have of the year, right? So our goal as a team, we are going to go for 1,000 promotions by the end of 2023. And honestly, I have absolutely no doubt that we can hit that. And I honestly think we might even blow that sucker out of the water. So, next thing I want to announce is, and I think she's on here. I see her. I thought I saw her. But I did the hair care bundle giveaway, and it is flipping cute. Okay. I just got my products in there. I added a bunch of little fun goodies in there. Things actually that I want to just go buy for myself as well. But I always, if I'm giving you guys something, it's usually honestly to spoil yourself a little bit, but also be able to help you build your business, right? Whether it be for marketing stuff or whatever it is. But I wanted to announce that our hair care bundle giveaway was Becca Copeland. You are the winner. Congratulations, my friend. And you also seem to have quite a few entries in that sucker, but I love being able to do that for you guys. So I will be sending that out to you. You will get your hands on the new products. And I even put one of these little cards in there because it came with it as is. Okay, so that is so fun. Okay, and then here's the thing. It is the beginning of a month. I've said this till I'm blue in the face. Promotions don't happen just by chance, or like you're like, wow, that was so great. I just walked into that. They happen by making a choice, plain and simple, okay? So this is when we get our plan in place, and we have to know the tools that we have to make the most of August and make our August goals happen. And that is super important, you guys. And if you're ever like, how the heck does Sarah know all this is going on? You guys, it's in emails. Most of the time, even Road to VIP page, if you don't have it on there so that you get notified when somebody's like in there doing that kind of stuff, put your notifications on in that sucker, because that is truly what it is. And I will tell you that even leading your team members, it is teaching them how to leverage what our corporate team is giving us. Okay. It is teaching them and it is empowering them and sharing with them how to use those things. So here's the thing that I want to tell you. First, couple things. You guys know I print out everything. Okay. I have maps galore for people on my team. Because I do that every single month. I have a new one of these. I just don't know where the heck it is, but I print this off every single month. And then I print this off. And here's, first of all, this stuff that I'm going to share with you is actually on here. But I do write this stuff down because I hate having to try to go find things and refer to it. Plus, it's usually on our boards as well. But I'm just going to empower you and be like, get a pen, get a piece of paper, and start writing some things down. So that way you don't have to go back and look at it. But we were talking about this product of the month. It's Simply Aloe. I love, you guys, that they are giving us some of our like top selling products to be able to add on. These are not products that are like, oh, these ones don't really sell or people don't talk about these ones as much. They are literally some of our top selling products. So Danny even just told us it's normally $43 for a month supply. That's what you get in your Simply Aloe, but it's $25 just with the code Aloe. Okay. Second thing, we have a reel challenge giveaway that's happening. So you can make a reel. Here's what you have to do to get submitted into this. Okay. You want to hashtag Root Revival. And then you want to tag It Works headquarters. So it's It Works HQ. Okay. And then you're going to go find the post on Road to VIP and you're going to post your link in there. You want to make your reel by the end of August, before August 15th, and get it submitted. Here's what the reel can do. It can be highlighting the Root Revival duo, or you can even be doing like a self-care reel and you're going to sneak those two products in there. I actually really love those. Like, you know, those ones that are like, get ready with me, or it's like, come start my day with me. Like, you guys, people love that stuff. They love to see what people are doing in their day. This could easily, if you're like, this is my nighttime routine, this could be like, come get ready for bed with me, you know? And it's like, you can do your skincare, you can do your hair care that we got going on. But anyways, the cool thing is if you get chosen, you get 3 months of the Root Duo for free. First of all, you're going to have some real badass before and afters that are probably going to help you literally make your business explode if you are using this for 3 months. But you guys, you also are going to get the entire product line that is being announced at Green Carpet. I don't even know what that is, by the way, but I think that that's really freaking cool. And pretty much all like the little carrot dangling that I need to freaking go make one myself. So that is on my to-do list too. I would make it on yours because I don't know, but I think it would be pretty awesome to be able to be one of the first testers and get the entire product line for free. That's coming literally in September, you guys. In September. Like, we just announced and released this bomb thing, and now we have a new product line that is being released in September. I don't know, but I can't even handle. Okay. So we have that. Another thing, host a post. It's updated in our boards. If your board is lagging in updating, I apologize. I have zero control over that, but it is in there. So if you go to August host a post, it's going to be in there, but I'm going to tell you what it is. We are doing 2 $300 cash winners for August 15th. And then we're going to do 1 $600 cash winner on September 2nd. Okay. So here's the things that I go with for this, you guys. This is like perfect back to school stuff. The new stuff. Yes, it is a part. It is no, I don't know if it's part of what we're already doing. They didn't say that. It's just new product line. And usually that means like a few products. So I'm not sure about that. How do I get my Diamond Hive? The boards. Have you seen, I want you to go in, if you feel like yours isn't working, I want you to go in and see if you do see now the boards where, hold on, where if you go to product info, I want to see if you see your Root Revival on there. I swear it's just super slow, you guys. I don't know any, but that's pretty much what everybody's even saying in the ambassador chat is like, it's just slow. And you just need to make sure, you can completely close, like, you know how you have tabs open? You don't even want to know how many tabs I have open on my phone because it's just like not even good. But when you go up like this and you have all these tabs open, you want to make sure that you have closed out of your tabs. And then hopefully, you will, when you go back into your boards app, you will see the update that's in there. Because that's what's been helping. So many, I know I have so many tabs open in my head. It's out of control. Okay. So hopefully you'll be able to see that on there. That is my best thing. Either that or like delete the app and then re-log in and get it and see if it updates that way, which is really a pain in the butt. It never used to be like that. And I'm hoping that they fix that. Because I've definitely given feedback even on that. Cause I'm like, yo, we use this all the time. And honestly, you guys, I do a really good job updating stuff in there. So that way people don't have to go scroll and like look for different things. Okay. So know that also, reminder just to send your $15 donation to Quita via Venmo. That allows you to use the giveaway. And then it also allows any of your new distributors that are signing up that month to use it as well as a tool for growing their business. So we just give our little bit in there and then we're able to come and give back like tenfold, right? If not even more, to the people that are helping support our small business. So Host to Post is pretty awesome. And you guys, I saw a bunch of you guys using it, and we actually, our entries like almost tripled from June even to July, which I think also says a lot, you guys, in how many enrollments we had in the new promotions and all that kind of stuff, because it really, Host to Post gets you in front of more people. It unlocks you in new networks and it has you messaging a lot more people. And that's, we always say it, like the money's in the messages, plain and simple. Carly's freaking bomb at messaging. And you know what? I swear to goodness, every time she sends a message, she's probably like, I got you, because the thing is she signs people every single time. She's not waiting for people to come to her. She's not waiting for people to see her stuff. She literally like pops in, just sees a need and makes a message to fulfill it. So let me see, is Dropbox still a thing for content? Dropbox, Lisa does our Dropbox. So yes, there is still stuff in Dropbox. Okay. Green carpet. Okay, green carpet's happening at the end of September. We have a large group that's going. I'm super excited. We haven't had a green carpet in a long while, but this is like going to be conference in the fall. Okay, but the cool thing is that you guys, we got promo codes. So if you got a green carpet ticket, you already have 10 promo codes that are coming to you for discount for somebody, your distributors, to sign up for 50% off. And it works on the $99 kit, not the other kits. Okay. It works on the $99 kit only. But if they want more product, I mean, they're signing up for 50% off. They could go in and add products even to the basic kit that's on there. Okay. Also, the cool thing is that if you went Ruby in June or July and you earned a free ticket for green carpet, as soon as they've done prelims and they've like verified your promotion and all that stuff, they will kick you out 5 promo codes for yourself. Okay, that you also have. The other thing I want to tell you is these are transferable. Okay, so like if you got 10 codes and you have somebody on your team that isn't going to green carpet or hasn't bought a ticket or whatever, and they have somebody that wants to sign up as a DT, you can literally share your code with them and that person can help and use that code when enrolling that distributor. So I want you to know that they're transferable. The other neat thing, you guys, this is awesome. You know, it's like everybody wants to grow their team. Obviously, the more people you have working together, even if it's small adds up. But you have to think yourself over what, 10 people, then you can literally add on 10 people to your team. Like that's massive for volume, right? That's massive. And so here's the thing too, is if you actually check into green carpet, you are going to get another 10 codes that you can use for October. Y'all, like they're just freaking pouring gas on the fire. If I'm gonna be real. Okay. So no, we are gonna be like team no code unused. Okay. So this is what I was telling some of the girls that haven't gotten their green carpet ticket that are getting it. I was like, I can share a code with you, and whenever you get your codes, if I need a code, like we can flip flop because they are transferable. We asked and pushed so hard for that. And we got it. Okay. So again, I just love that corporate hears us. So I wanted to tell you that about green carpet. Green carpet tickets are on sale. Anytime at any point that you purchase your ticket in August, it will probably take maybe 72 hours, but it will kick you out an email that has your promo code in there. Okay, so you will also have that. Next thing, okay, if you are not yet Ruby, or you have people on your team not yet Ruby, their goal is Ruby this month. Plain and simple. There's no other goal. That's their goal. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to have them print off their roadmap and you're going to break it down into daily goals. So you guys, here's the thing. If they are starting from ground zero, that is one distributor every 10 days. One distributor every 10 days. If you break down the 2,000 in volume that is needed, that is 67 BV per day. Y'all, 67 BV, like if somebody's ordering a month's supply of coffee, their BV is actually probably more than that. If somebody's ordering 3 products, it's going to be like 90. Like you're going to actually be even faster than that. So, and again, obviously if they bring on their DTs quicker, that's 3 more people. So there's 4 people working for that. So that would even go down even more. But that's literally how I break things down in my mind. I'm like, okay, this is what we're going for. Or like when I do projected volume, when we're working on that, I look at where it's saying they're at and where they need to be minimum for that next promotion. And I'm like, listen, as a team, you want to go for this in BV every single day. We all know that there's some days that are going to bring in a whole heck of a lot more than other days, and it all evens out, but you want to keep and know your steady pace, because guess what? That's what makes it doable. And that's what allows you to know, hey, I can enjoy life while building a freaking bomb business over here. Okay. So that is exactly what you do. But if they go Ruby this month, they are also going, you always want to know what your people, when I'm talking to them, I'm like, this is what you are going to get for doing this kind of work. Like this is, I always want them to know what they're getting, right? So if they go Ruby this month for the first time, they're getting they are earning themselves $130 shopping spree for free to use on products. That's legit. I love that. And then also they will get an exclusive Zoom with our CEO, John, and then his wife and head of field and strategy, which is Sherry Lynn Alcala. You guys, if y'all have ever been on a Zoom with them, I'm going to tell you it's pure fire. Okay. So that is what's happening for your rubies. The other portion of that is knowing that as people start working for their thing, you want to start that out simple. Start them out with their 4 and a friend. Okay. When they get those 4 customers, they've earned a $50 bonus. Then you tell them, cool, add a distributor to pair with that. That's another $100. You start doing that. All of a sudden they're there and they're like, wait, I'm going for 2 more DTs, right? If they go and do that, and they fill also the LCs there because they want the $150 for a friend bonuses. You guys, you've just taught them how to go Ruby and also make $800 in weekly bonuses. Yeah, that's going to be a game changer for people. Okay. So that's literally what I break down for my rubies. And then next, if you are Ruby, your goal is Emerald. And guess what? That's 2 rubies. So if you are paid as an Emerald by the end of this month, for any of those rubies that you personally enrolled that go Ruby this month and earn what we just talked about, you get a $500 bonus. Okay. So if you're going Emerald and those are your 2 rubies, guess what? That's $500, $500. You've earned yourself $1,000 for teaching people how to go Ruby. Okay. If you do 3, that's $1,500. If you all of a sudden have 4 pop in a month because they've been working hard the last couple months and they're there, guess what? That's $2,000 for you, as long as you are going Emerald. And if you actually have 4, you're probably going Diamond, okay? Which is even cooler because now you've just unlocked a couple more ways to get paid. So that is what we have going on. So I want you guys to know that they are rewarding you for moving the needle. And that's the one thing that I love. Like, it's not overwhelming. They are like, they give you little drips of things that you go for because that seems doable to you. And before you know it, you're Emerald, you're Diamond, you're all these different things. Okay. But we have to be using the tools that they are giving us. Okay. So I want you to know that I tell my girls, I print out their maps. We break down the volume that's needed. We know, the people that are working because we work together. And then we also figure out where they're at in their quick start period. You want to know if people are in their quick start period so we can break that down for them in the money that they can earn. Okay. I also want you to know that the last thing is they doubled our match it bonus, which that's a bonus that we all can use, even if you're out of your quick start period. Okay. And we're going to go over quick starts because I want to revisit this. So I'm going to actually give you guys some visuals and we're going to talk it out. Okay. But this is what I want you to know is that when you sign a distributor and they're in their quick start period and they do a 4 and a friend, so they've earned themselves a 150 bonus, you as their enroller for teaching them and showing them how to find success in this business, you get a match it bonus that's 150. Okay. Depending on where they're at, you could have you are able to earn those match it bonuses for 3 to 4 months on that, right? And so you guys, you have to think, like, if they're going Ruby and they do that 3 times, like that's $450 in match it bonuses alone, right? Plus, if they go Ruby, that's an extra $500 because you just got a bonus. That's a lot of money for helping people, showing them how to go Ruby. That they are paying you for your time that you're going to put into your new distributor, helping them and guiding them. Okay, so I'm going to do this really quick and we're going to talk quick starts. And I'm going to give you a visual here because I think it's important. Okay. And I also think this is important because you should be very loud and proud of our quick start program, and it's a huge selling point when, why is this not up? When talking about our business. And like when people, this is the thing, I always tell people when they're talking about it, I'm like, I let people know you can make your money right back. You can earn 5 extra paydays a week and you have the ability to earn unlimited bonuses. Okay. Because I think that's so important. And I think it replaces fear of like what could go wrong with pure excitement. Okay. So first ones we're going to talk about though is, I'm going to make sure I'm doing this right back. Shoot, I want to find this. First, I want to talk about this for a second. Quick start period. I want you to know this. This is every single month. On the 2nd of the month, or the earlier in the month somebody can get started. So if you have those people, like I actually want people to start whenever they absolutely can. But say you had somebody, so we had a couple people yesterday that were going to join. I'm going to be the kind person and be like, hey girl, I want you to wait one more day. Because if you do, you technically are going to have 4 months to go unlock these bonuses and go after them. Okay. Which also, if they have 4 months to go after them, those bonuses, you have 4 months to earn the match it bonuses with them. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Anytime they're not signing on the month, on the 1st of the month, they are pretty much giving them this. Now this month is going to count as not a full month. Okay. So because that doesn't count as a full month, they get the next entire month, which counts as a full month. And then it goes from month to month, right? But this first period allows them to roll over. Okay. So anybody, so I was talking to Becca, I was like, you have like 5 girls on the line, right? That are like, oh my gosh, I don't have this or that. First of all, one of the things was money, right? Guess what? We have a 50% off code. We're going to knock that right out of the park. And if you don't have $100, I've said this before, if you don't have $100 to invest in your future and in your goals, this is the exact place you should be, because we're going to make that so that's not a thing anymore. Okay. Even just within our weekly bonuses. I mean, their commissions are just going to be like an extra surprise, but we have a 50% off. Second thing is you have some leverage when talking about our business outside of these weekly bonuses and adding an extra 5 paydays that they could add to their month alongside any job that they're already working. But you also are going to let them know that if they start earlier in the month, they have more time to earn these bonuses. Okay. So those are things that I talk about to my potentials, you guys, all the time. So anybody who joined before May 1st, or actually after May 1st, May 1st would count, we're out of our quick start period. But that doesn't mean that we can't earn certain bonuses, okay? But we are out of it. But anybody who joined after May 1st right now, they are still within their quick start period. If they are yours, you can find them in your app under the bonuses, because it's going to track your match it bonuses there too. Okay. So you're under your quick start bonuses. When you toggle over in your app, it's going to show you who's in there. So all my DTs that are still in quick start period show up in there. So I can see who's in their quick start period. Okay. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the quick start period and what they're getting. Okay. The foreigner friend bonus. So this is what we teach right off the bat, right? The 4 perks members that adds up to the 300 BV, and then you bring a DT with it, $150 automatically. Okay. If they go and all they're going to do is repeat that. If they do that 3 times, they're not only mapped in for Ruby, but if they're teaching their people that, they're probably going to beat Ruby. Okay. But what's also cool is that they also have the ability, when you're in your quick start bonus, is to get that builder bonus. So if you're in your quick start bonus, every time you do 3 foreigner friends, you earn this extra $350, which is just killer, you guys. So that's where the 800 comes in, the $800 in weekly bonuses. So you could even say that when you're talking about the business, you could be like, I'm looking for somebody who would like to earn an extra $800 this month. And you could be like, that's what you're focused on. You are coming in and you're going to say that. Like my new distributors, I'm like, would you like to make an extra $800 just in weekly bonuses before your first commission check? If they say yes, I'm going to tell them exactly how to do it. I'm not playing small. I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, but she has so much going on in life. She has all this stuff. Like, you guys, do not enable your people. Your job is to believe so big in them that they go and do the big things and they show themselves what they're made of. That is your job. Like, yes, am I understanding of a lot of things, but I have a lot of people that have a lot of crap going on in life, and this business is changing their life. They are still doing these things. Okay. So that is literally what I will ask. So that's something that you can ask them. So the Phone a Friend and Builder bonuses are available in quick start period. Okay. So those of us that are out of that, I want to tell you that here's what we have. And they still have this even in their quick start. But every time we sign 4 Perks members and we have that cumulative 300 BV, we get the $50 bonus. Okay. So now if I go and sign a distributor, I'm not going to get the 100, but this is what I want you to know. What you will get is when you spend time with them and you're teaching them how to build their business. Where's my match it? Okay. You will earn this. This is what you will earn. So you will earn the quick start, but it's not 75. It is 150 all the way until December 31st. This is till the end of the year. So here's what I want you to know. We used to only be able to earn one time $100 when we got a distributor, or 150 one time. And it was just for 1 month. You guys, some people don't get it right off the bat. It takes them a little time, right? Now we have 3 to 4 months to earn unlimited match it bonuses with our new distributors. That's a lot of money. Like a lot of money. I think I did the math. I'm going to tell you, actually. I did do the math. So say I signed a distributor and she goes in and she earns herself 3 Phone a Friends, right? So she's earned 3 $150 bonuses because she's going Ruby. And then not only that, she just earned herself a builder bonus, right? And so she's earned herself $800. I've earned 3 150 match it bonuses as well as she has gotten those. So if I do that, or she does that 3 times, so she does that once a month. So this is somebody that's working hard. She's going in, she's guns a-blazing, right? So say she signed on the 1st. I'm actually not going to let people sign on the 1st, by the way. So I would never do that to somebody. I'd be like, you wait 24 hours. Don't you change your mind. Don't talk to anybody and you wait till the morning. But that's what I would do. So here's the thing. If she does that 3 times, so she does that each month, she earns herself $800 in weekly bonuses each month. Okay. That's a lot of money for her. And I want you to know that with the match it bonuses, that's $1,350 for you with one distributor. If you have 3 or 4 or 5 people in quick start periods, or even more, like, you guys, that is so much money. That is so much money for teaching your people our quick start bonuses that are available for them and teaching them to go Ruby. So say I had somebody that signs on the 2nd and they go and they do this, right? And they have they do the builder bonus each month. That's almost $2,000 in bonuses for you. Match it bonuses. Literally for guiding them and showing them how to make some awesome money on the side. Okay. So that match it bonus is so freaking powerful. And honestly, what it does is you've gotten the basics down in your quick start period. What it does is it has your vision expanding past that to know you're building an organization and you're building a business and you're building an amazing foundation with it. Because here's the thing, if you teach your team how to duplicate what you're doing, what you're going to see is multiplication in your business. And that's what makes your business grow faster than anything that you will ever see. And honestly, that's how you give yourself raises that most people will never receive in a 9-to-5 job, no matter what. Like, I had a great paying job. I can tell you some of the raises that I've given myself in a month, I wouldn't have even seen in 5 years of nursing. Do I love being a nurse? I do. It doesn't make it anything less. But I'm going to tell you, knowing that I could do that with this alongside that actually made me love both of my things a lot more. because I wasn't like annoyed that nursing couldn't do this, because I was like, well, I'm doing it over here, right? So I want you to know how powerful that match it bonus is. And I need you to understand that it is training your mind to go to the good part of this business and knowing the long haul of what you're doing, right? And also, if you're doing that, you're going to hit diamond so much faster. And diamond unlocks you getting paid on other leadership bonuses on volume that's already there. So that is your goal. Diamond is gold, baby. Okay. So when you go ruby, you want to go emerald and go diamond literally as fast as you can, because that sucker unlocks other bonuses that are similar to match it bonuses, but even I can't even say better, because the match it bonus is pretty sick. But you guys, it is there to bring you a lot of money. Okay. So I want you to know, and say you have somebody and you're like, you know what, they did it, and maybe they got maybe they did 2 Foreign of Friends, even in 3 months. You guys, that's $300. You would never earn that from the other way we did it in our comp plan ever. So like that's $300. And there's a reason why they extended that, because they don't want you thinking like, oh, I'm just dropping that person off because they didn't do anything in their first month. Like, no, it takes some people a little bit of time, and I'm never going to wait on people. But you know what? I sure as heck am not giving up on anybody at all. So I will keep going and pace myself for what my goals are. And it's okay if somebody else's goals don't fit into that. I will meet them where they're at. But I want you to know that it takes some time, and some people don't understand it right off the bat until you really start getting loud and breaking it down for them, the earning potential. Because I promise you, even if somebody says they don't need an extra $500, if they're getting it, they're going to know exactly where it's going. Like straight up, they're going to be like, yeah, I know where that's going. Just like people already know where their tax returns are going. Yeah, that's what starts happening here. Okay. They will always find it. So I'm going to check the chat real quick, and I want to make sure, does this make sense, you guys, as I'm breaking this down? I wanted to show you this because I think this is so important to understand. And I want you to also know that you can see all of these things in your It Works app under your business. And where it says My Business Overview, that is literally where it's going to show you your distributors in their quick start period. It's going to show them where theirs are. And that is how you can literally guide. I break people down and I'm like, listen, you got 4 customers, but you need 20 more BP. Sign that 5th one. That little breakdown, every time they're hitting a goal of what they need next to get something, it motivates them. It moves them. So I follow along like a hawk. Like I am the freaking best cheerleader, and I am literally cheering them on every way. And if you're with me, like, you know that. So, and there's sometimes, you guys, that somebody, if you're following along, they need 1 customer to close out a Foreign of Friend and to seal off their builder bonus. You guys, 1 customer to earn $500, that's insane. Like, that's crazy. So I hope that these numbers literally give you so much confidence to be like, there's not a single soul that couldn't use this business at all. Okay. So I want you guys to know that. Here's the other thing I want to share with you. I'm going to stop this if that all makes sense to you guys. Wow. Where's my computer? So slow. All right. So here's the things that I want to share with you on that. Let me get my screen just right. One sec, guys. Sometimes it's just a little wonky. But I want to share with you where I start each month, okay? So I start with my goal. I know what my goal is. You have to know what rank you're going for. And if you are re-ranking, the fastest way to re-rank is to fill out a new map. And you can keep your people on there that are working with you. If they aren't responding or letting you guide them, guess what? We're just going to replace with fresh, because that's just easier. And if they all of a sudden see what you're doing or what your new people are doing and they want to come back in the game, you let them back in the game. And guess what? That only propels you faster. Okay. So I figure out what my goal is. And then we have obviously our team goal, which we know is 1,000 promotions by the end of 2023. And then I go in and I break down my teammates' goals. Even if I don't care if they're not a part of my goal, I know where that person left off last month, and I am teaching them what their next goal is. So I get their maps. We get projected volume down so we know exactly what it is. And then we break it down into daily goals, and we update that and communicate all month long. literally all month long. And we fill it and we update it. And I take pictures of it, I take videos of it, and I send it over to them so they know exactly what they need and what they're going for. The other thing, I print off my game plan, which I already showed you that. And then this is where I usually start my month. So I'm going to give you some homework, okay? First of all, these are 2 giveaway Hostaposts that literally are getting like hundreds of comments, okay? And I switched this because if I'm squinting, I have like the worst headache today in my eye. I just don't even understand. But okay, so here is one of them. This is one I did, and I'm still literally working this still into the new month because I didn't even get to everybody, and I'm not sad about that. Like, it is what it is. This one's awesome. I want to show you another one, and I actually will probably make us a I'm gonna make us like even just a little graphic for this one, but this one's awesome. So again, this is just being mindful of like what like season we're in. Like, know what season you're in, right? We're in back to school season, y'all. And here's the other thing is I even talk to my girls and my potentials. I'm like, hey, I just want to touch base with you. I know you've thought about this business. I have a way to show you how to make $800 in weekly bonuses every single month and more if you wish to go for more, all the way up to Christmas. Hello, it is going to be here before we know it. You can't start in December making Christmas money, right? I mean, you can, but we could make them so much more money if we start now. Okay, so these are 2 awesome just to get people in the giveaway. Okay, so that you have people that are commenting that you're going to go message and ask them to do a Hostapost for you. Okay, so these are 2. If you guys have been doing Hostapost and you have ones that are like hot and they are like responding quick, share them in the chat. Share which ones you're doing so that other people can use those ones too. But these are awesome. These are great ones. If your team, if there's people on here that didn't get to hop on, these are great ones for you to go give them as their leader so that they can use it. Another one that I just came across that I will be using is this. This is a great way. There's not a single person on here, I'm looking at all you guys, that doesn't need new DTs on their team for their promotions. So that should be at the forefront of your mind. I try to get DTs in as fast as I can when I'm looking at a map in the beginning of the month, knowing we have all month to work with them to show them how to like enroll perks members and they start kind of getting the hang of things. Okay, but this one's also awesome. This is one, you guys, that's quick and simple. It's like one of those posts that you don't have to give thought to. You put it on a cute little colored background and you have some urgency in it, right? We have some urgency. Like, the next 6 people to join me in this business to make an extra income can join for half off. Boom. So easy. Okay, so those are ones that you can go post. And before I give you your last set of homework to take with you, I want to say one thing. Every Wednesday when we hop on here together, this is literally my hope, is that when we get off our time together, that you feel your belief in yourself grow, your vision expands, that you have full confidence in this company and in this business and the opportunity that you have your hands on. I want you to know that you are capable of anything. Literally, I don't care the size that lays on your heart, because I will tell you, this has been a vehicle that literally has been a part of almost every single one of our goals since I started making it happen. And I just want you to know that you have the steadfastness in you to give the time that it takes to create great things. You guys, things take time. They take consistency. There's no way around that. But man, if you can give that and you can find that as part of your daily routine, man, oh man, can this business change your life? Okay. And that is just something, like, I may not always be the fastest person or whatever, but I'm going to tell you something. I will always teach you how to build smart, how to build strong, how to build a lasting business. I will teach you that because I know how to do that, and I've done it the other way, and I've had it where it's dropped, and then I've done it the right way, right? And I've given things a little bit more time, and I've been a little bit more patient, but I've never let off the gas. Okay, so and then knowing, you guys, what is your why? Because that's what's gonna drive you. You have to know. You have to think about it. You have to know, how are you gonna feel when you get it? Like, I think about that stuff all the time. Like, I have big goals. We have kids in hockey, and I'm like, when I just pay cash in one lump sum for that, like how freaking good will that feel? Like that's crazy that I can even do that. My kids probably honestly wouldn't be able to play hockey if I didn't do this. But I want you to think about that because it's important and it's going to make you, that's what makes you show up every single day is knowing what those wins are going to do for you. And I'm going to tell you, you maybe can imagine how it feels, but it is even sweeter when you achieve it because you know the person you've grown into to, and also have become to make that happen. You will not be the same person, plain and simple. Okay. And here's what your last little homework I'm going to give you. I want you to journal and I want you to think, is this going to let me copy this? Hold on. Oh my Lanta, you guys. Okay, here you go. See, sometimes this doesn't always give us what we want. I want you to journal this tonight or within the next 24 hours when you hop off this, okay? I'm not going to tell you what to do with your time. I'm just going to encourage you what to do with some of it, okay? But I want you guys to copy this and I want you to journal this just to start your month out. Because I want you to know that even in the months maybe you didn't get to do what you wanted to do, you will always find things to be grateful for, and you will always find things that you actually still did well, that maybe you even did better than the month before. Okay. So here's the one thing I'm going to leave you with is that you guys, our corp team, they read our field. They can see what our businesses are doing. They can see where maybe there's some struggles in our business. And guess what? They bring forth the tools in front of us so that we can go take that and fill those holes. Like they are watching you. They are rooting for you. That is one thing I've always learned to trust in It Works is I'm like, they have our backs. They want the success stories. They want more and more and more of all of those things. Okay. So they're never like dangling a carrot in front of your face that no one can reach. That is not this business. That's not this company. That's not what we do. And I love it because they do a lot of fun things along the way that make working hard fun, right? While going super big. And they promised us a plan that they knew that we could initiate and act on every single month. And now it's our decision. We get to take that and make our choice and say, you know what, are we going to actually take this and run with it and be rewarded by it? Or are we going to let another month pass by? And I always say this, we all have choices. And just remember that whatever you aren't changing, you're choosing. Like you have so much power to get the things that you want. Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you. After you journal, I want you to tell yourself this. I want you to choose the things that make you happy this month. I want you to do the things that will make you proud. And I want you to focus on the things that will help you move the needle to living the life that you want and envision. Plain and simple. Because you have a vehicle here to support all of that. All of that. So here's the thing. Next week, we are going to have probably a special guest on that you will not want to miss. Same place, same time. And we are going to start chapter 8 of 12. And we're going to make it count and make this one of our biggest months of the year yet. So if you're in for that, I want you to drop a 1. Drop a 1 in the chat. We are committing to it. We are doing the dang thing. And it is going to be awesome, you guys. And the lives that we're going to change is going to be incredible. So happy August and have a great week. And I will be seeing you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.